Alright. Steve's coming in 89, 47-1. I'm 87, 49-1.
And we're dedicating this week's picks to all the veterans. It was Veterans Day this week. And in particular, to one special veteran, and that is who?
Lynn Hondo. My grandpa.
Thank you, Lynn. All right, let's start. We're going to start off with the very first game, and we've got the Buffalo Bills against the Miami Dolphins.
I'm taking the Dolphins.
Jake's taking the Dolphins. He's got a good pick there. I'm going to pick the Dolphins, too. But by the way, what were the scores? Where were we at? Who was ahead?
You were ahead by 2.
Oh, you're getting your butt kicked. Hey, since you get... What did Fuzzy say? He's getting unfair help here. There's no fair. All right. What's our second game here?
The Vikings taking on the Bears. No, I'm not taking the Bears. I'm taking the Vikings.
What did he say?
He said take the Bears.
What did he say about Bill? He said something about... No. Bill Bedlin, even though he likes the Bears, is a good guy. Don't say anything bad about him. Oh, well. We're taking the Vikings.
Alright, so now we got the Texans taking on the Browns. Everyone knows the Browns are probably one of the most surprising teams this year, so I'm going to pick the Browns here.
Really?
Yeah.
I heard we're trading for Johnny Manziel.
We are?
Yeah, Ron Gardenhire for Johnny Manziel. That's right, he's a baseball coach. The Browns are playing good, and I think they've got Josh Gordon back, and so they're going to have some weapons back. I don't think that the Texans can beat them at home. I'll go with the Browns.
All right, so now we got the Seahawks taking on the Chiefs.
Who?
Kansas City.
Taking on who?
The Seahawks.
Okay.
Okay, this could be a pretty good game, but I'm going to go with the Seahawks to get the win.
Well, this is where I differ. I think Kansas City at home, and they're improving, playing better. I just don't think everything's all straightened out in that Seahawks camp, so I'm going to go with Kansas City.
So now we got the 49ers taking on the Giants.
What did you say?
49ers taking on the Giants. Oh, no.
You hear what he said?
No.
You know what he said?
What?
Didn't you hear what he said?
What?
Oh, never mind. It's between him and I.
Alright, the 49ers got lucky last week against the Saints. I think they're going to win this game against the Giants.
Yeah, they don't need to get lucky against the Giants, do they?
No.
They're pretty bad. Aren't they? Giants are struggling. I'll take the 49ers as well.
So now we got the Falcons taking on the Panthers. I'm going to go with the Panthers.
Yeah, Falcons don't play so good away from home, and Cam Newton's got to make up after last week's horrendous game. Terrible game for them. I'll take the Panthers. And before we move on, this next game, I really want to make sure everyone hears this, but I spent a half hour talking Jake out of his original pick into this new pick he's taken for this game. Now, who are you picking?
So now we got the Broncos taking on the Rams. I got the Broncos.
Oh, so now you finally decided to go with the Broncos. I didn't ever think I'd get you off the Rams. I couldn't believe it.
I went with the Broncos right away.
No, you were with the Rams.
No, I wasn't. I went with the Broncos right away.
Oh my gosh, I can't. Honesty's,
You weren't even
the best policy here.
You weren't even with me when I made my picks. How would you know?
Well, because you came and told me.
Because I didn't.
I cannot believe you were going to go with the Rams.
He's lying, Uncle Mike.
Oh, Uncle Mike, I think you better have a talk with this man. I'm picking the Broncos, and that's my first pick.
Right, so now we got the Buccaneers taking on the Redskins.
Who?
Washington.
Okay.
I got Washington at home.
Why is Washington at home? They're supposed to be playing a football game. You'd think those players would leave their houses and go play. Why do you have them at home?
Do you know what I mean?
What do you mean?
They got their home stadium.
Oh, they got a home field advantage, and you're taking who?
Washington.
Who's on first? Okay. I'll go with Washington, too. Buccaneers are just, I just can't give them the love. The Buccaneers have no love.
Alright, so now we got the Bengals taking on the Saints. Oh, what's that? Oh, Fuzzy, Teddy here was just telling me I went with the Bengals for this game, but he thinks I should change my pick to the Saints, so I'm going to change my pick to the Saints.
Well, you better. You better pick the Saints. I mean, what was Andy Dalton's quarterback rating? 3. 3. Oh, but he had a better second half. It was 4, but it still was at 3. My gosh. I mean, you could have Christian Ponder playing instead of him. All right, I'm taking the Saints as well. And who do we have in this next game?
Raiders taking on the Chargers. I've got the Chargers.
Raiders are having a struggling year. They got a lot of young talent, though. I look to them. They might win a game next year, but not today. I'm going to go with the Chargers.
All right, so now the last few games here, all these last few games are really, really huge games. We got the Lions taking on the Cardinals. This game could go back and forth, but I'm going to go with the Cardinals. They got one of the best records in the NFL at 7-1.
This is a challenge, isn't it? The Lions have, what is that, Neutron back?
Megatron. They had him back last week.
I thought they're a football team. Is it legal to have a Transformer?
That's his nickname.
Oh, okay. Well, anyway, the Lions are healthy. The Cardinals are not. They lost Carson Palmer for the year, and they got Stanton at quarterback. He's 2-1, but he's still a young kid. I mean, even having saying that, it's about time that the Motor City Kitties start wearing their collar and start choking. So we're going to go with the Cardinals.
Right, so now we got the Eagles taking on the Packers. I'm going to go with the Packers here.
Well, I think you're influenced heavily by that. Who's that bookie of yours? Dan Klein? Yeah, he's the bookie. Oh, don't say that. He could get in trouble for doing that. But anyway, I heard from this gentleman named Dan Klein that the Packers should be winning by at least 25 points. And he really looked at it and said that the Eagles are a great team. But come on, man. Mark Sanchez? No way. Yeah, you're right. I'm going to go with the Packers, but I don't know if they're going to win by 30 like Dan Klein says.
Alright, so now we got the Patriots taking on the Colts. Here, I'm just going to go with the better quarterback, which is Tom Brady.
Who has the better tight end?
Yeah, whatever.
Who does?
They have a quarterback who can actually throw the... Well, Andrew Luck can throw the ball, but Tom Brady can throw the ball better.
Well, who's going to catch the ball? Corey Fleener?
Gronkowski?
Gronkowski?
Yeah. He's good at catching stuff.
He is. He caught a flu the other day. I hope he's feeling better. I'm going with the Colts. I disagree with the young man over here. I think Patriots got the great quarterback, but Luck isn't so bad, and they're at home. And I think that Corey Fleener will hold his own compared to Gronkowski. So I'm going with the Colts.
So now we got last game. We got the Steelers taking on the Titans. I've got the Steelers, the easy one.
Now, what was this classification of a game, Jacob?
What?
Who cares?
Yeah.
Really, right? Who cares? Well, I'm going to go with the clock tower, and I think the Big Ben's going to win. Titans aren't too good even when they're at home. Steelers. And from all of us to all of you, hope you had a great Veterans Day and a great week for the veterans. And next week, we'll have a new dedication. Good luck. Have a great week.